In a stunning turn of events, Blake Lively, long known for her polished Hollywood image, has found herself at the center of a legal whirlwind. While fans associate her with glamorous red carpets and witty social media posts behind the scenes, there's a storm brewing, one that could alter public perception in unexpected ways. Recent developments in a highly publicized legal case involving content creators' public subpoenas, and now actor-director Justin Baldoni have pulled Blake Lively into a spotlight. Far removed from fashion campaigns or film promotions, the shock. Blake Lively has reportedly dodged a scheduled deposition, a move that has sent ripples through legal circles and caused a media frenzy online. But that's not all. In a surprising and somewhat bold move, Justin Baldoni's legal representative has come forward offering exclusive details that may shed new light on what's really happening behind courtroom doors. Was Blake's decision to skip the deposition a calculated legal maneuver, or is there more going on? This isn't just another Hollywood feud or a petty misunderstanding. The legal consequences, the reputational stakes, and the ongoing public scrutiny have combined to make this a story that transcends gossip. It's now a matter of accountability, transparency, and legal precedent. As we dive deeper into the unfolding case, we'll examine the timeline of events, the legal obligations involved, and what Justin Baldoni's camp is now alleging. Stick with us as we unpack this exclusive update and try to answer the big question: is Blake Lively's team strategically retreating or avoiding something bigger than we know? Let's rewind and put everything into perspective. The controversy surrounding Blake Lively began months ago, when reports emerged that she was involved in a series of legal subpoenas targeting certain online content creators. While the exact reasoning behind those subpoenas wasn't entirely clear to the public at first, they were reportedly linked to videos and commentary that Lively's legal team found objectionable or potentially defamatory. This sparked a fierce online reaction. Many creators felt they were being unfairly targeted and quickly began banding together to challenge what they saw as an overreach. Legal filings were exchanged, social media platforms lit up with opinions, and soon the public was asking, is this about reputation or silencing criticism? Amid this chaos, Justin Baldoni, best known for his work on Jane the Virgin and his directorial projects, was pulled into the narrative. Initially believed to be on the sidelines, it was soon revealed that Baldoni had been served a subpoena of his own. His connection to the matter still not entirely clear, but some speculate it stemmed from prior collaboration or mutual involvement in overlapping content discussions. Then came the turning point. A deposition was scheduled where Blake Lively was expected to appear and answer key questions under oath. Depositions are a standard part of the legal discovery process where witnesses or involved parties provide testimony before a trial. But just days before the scheduled session, news broke that Lively would not be appearing. This decision, while legally permissible under certain conditions, raised eyebrows. Was it a simple scheduling conflict, a legal strategy, or a deeper avoidance of public accountability? That's when Justin Baldoni's lawyer entered the conversation with revelations that may change everything. In an unexpected twist, Justin Baldoni's legal team decided to speak publicly about the deposition delay. In a carefully worded statement, Baldoni's lawyer confirmed that Blake Lively had formally notified all parties that she would not be attending the deposition, citing reasons that remain confidential due to the ongoing legal process. However, the statement also suggested that this was not the first time there had been delays or challenges in obtaining testimony from Lively. According to Baldoni's camp, multiple rescheduling attempts were made in cooperation from Lively's legal team was limited, creating added tension in an already complicated case. What's most intriguing is what came next. Baldoni's lawyer added that the refusal to participate in scheduled legal proceedings may raise procedural questions and could, under certain circumstances, result in sanctions or court-imposed consequences, depending on how the judge interprets the move. Furthermore, the lawyer implied that Justin Baldoni is not interested in conflict, but in clarity and fairness. The statement emphasized Baldoni's belief in open dialogue and accountability, especially in matters involving legal power and public narrative. This subtle yet powerful message seems aimed not just at Lively's legal strategy but at a broader concern: what happens when high-profile figures use the legal system in ways that others perceive as intimidating or evasive? Are the rules being bent, or is this simply the complexity of modern-day litigation? Whatever the truth, Baldoni's side appears poised to continue pushing for transparency and due process. His team confirmed that they are preparing further responses and may even seek a court ruling to compel compliance, depending on how the case evolves from here. Unsurprisingly, this latest revelation has reignited a firestorm online. The public is now deeply divided. On one side, supporters of Blake Lively argued that she's simply following legal counsel and protecting her rights. They insist that deposition delays are common and that this case is being exaggerated by media and online commentators. On the other side, many are questioning the optics. Why issue subpoenas to others, including smaller creators, and then avoid appearing in your own deposition? Critics argue that this creates an uneven power dynamic, where celebrities can launch legal action but then avoid reciprocal scrutiny when it's their turn to face questions. Some legal analysts have weighed in too. Several have suggested that while Lively's move may be legally sound, it could weaken her public standing and even affect the perception of the strength of her case. Others warn that if this becomes a prolonged pattern, courts may intervene to ensure balance and fairness for all parties. Justin Baldoni, for his part, has remained mostly silent publicly, choosing instead to let his legal team handle the messaging. However, sources close to Baldoni say that he's frustrated by the delays and deeply committed to standing up for creators' rights, fairness in legal processes, and ensuring that no one is silenced without just cause. The situation also continues to trend on social media. Hashtags like #Justice for Creators, #Blake Lively Deposition, and #Legal Accountability have appeared across platforms, with creators and legal commentators alike sharing their take on the unfolding drama. One thing is clear: this case has transcended its original scope. It's no longer just about Blake Lively or a few subpoenas. It's about what kind of accountability exists in the digital era, especially when powerful individuals engage with the court system. As this legal battle deepens, what comes next could determine more than just courtroom outcomes. It could reshape how celebrities, creators, and the public interact with matters of law and accountability. Will Blake Lively ultimately comply with future deposition demands? Will the court step in to compel her appearance, or will both parties reach a quiet resolution behind closed doors? These are the questions dominating headlines and likely causing serious strategy discussions in both camps. For Justin Baldoni, the choice to allow his legal team to speak out signals a possible shift toward more openness and assertiveness. He appears to be drawing a line, making it clear that even in Hollywood there must be standards of fairness and consistency. For Blake Lively, the stakes are equally high. While she has the right to defend herself through legal channels, the public is closely watching how she exercises that right. Transparency and willingness to engage could restore trust. Continued delays, however, might fuel skepticism and create long-term reputational effects. In the coming weeks, legal experts expect motions to be filed, perhaps even court hearings to determine next steps. If the judge finds the delay unjustified, we may see legal consequences, or even a compelled deposition order. But beyond the legal jargon, this situation is resonating for a deeper reason. In an age where digital creators and celebrities increasingly share the same space, the balance of power is shifting. What was once a one-sided relationship, celebrities issuing statements while creators commented from the sidelines, has evolved into a more dynamic two-way conversation. And now the law is stepping into that conversation. Stay tuned for further updates as we continue to cover this developing story. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We'll be bringing you the latest legal insights and exclusive coverage as it unfolds.